When I say farmer, what's the first image that comes to mind? Well, maybe it's a guy with a ball cap, dusty jeans, and a plaid shirt. Well, the truth is, farmers come from many different backgrounds all across the Heartland. And here in Minnesota, the Hmong community is a growing presence. It has the look and feel of an Asian market halfway around the world. But this bustling center for food, music, and culture is in the heart of St. Paul, Minnesota. With 45,000 Hmong residents, Minnesota has one of the largest populations of Hmong in the U.S., and more Hmong live in St. Paul than any other American city. And for people selling their goods, the Hmongtown Market is a direct connection with their cultural customers. Here at the market, you'll find traditional Hmong plants and produce. But what if these farmers could work together to expand their reach beyond the market? That's the idea behind the Minnesota Food Association's Big River Farm, about an hour northeast of St. Paul. On a warm spring weekend afternoon, you'll find Vince and his brother Tu Xiong working with their vegetable plants with big hopes for a successful season.
So we kind of just planted this way. Tons of cilantro here. You got peas, you got tomatoes, we got carrots. I got about 20 varieties of vegetables.
Vince sees a big potential for farmers cooperatively working together to market their crops. Although, like many Hmong farmers, he has another full-time job, he believes his background in sales will help grow the market.
A lot of farmers that grow a lot, at the end of the year, they end up throwing it away because they don't have a market, or they don't know how to find a market. Because they know how to farm, but they don't know how to sell. And I have a background in selling, and I know I can get the bigger customers. And if I just get them to work together as a group, then we have more selling power.
The Hmong American story is a poignant one. After supporting the U.S. war effort in Vietnam, much of the Hmong population found itself forced out of Laos during the communist takeover. After years in refugee camps, thousands were allowed to come to the United States. Today, Minnesota is home to a major share of the nearly 200,000 Hmong living in this country, many of whom brought farming skills with them.
In their culture, it's more of just a way to provide food for the family and maybe some trade. But since it is, something that they know and like, we're trying to help them do that as a business, a way to sustain themselves and their family.
She says
that the big difference between what I'm doing here, I think it's more like organic comparison to what she's doing.
Tu Yang and his mother, Mo Yang, grow vegetables on a plot of land on the Big River Organic Farm. The challenges to change can be generational or cultural. It can take time and, more importantly, evidence of success to convince growers to adopt new practices.
It's always a balance of communicating our way, but also understanding there are many ways. And I think we have a lot to learn from other cultures as well.
I know some people have had problems saying that this is too tall for them.
The Minnesota Food Association offers minority farmers plots of ground along with training classes. Today, farmers are sharing their techniques on tackling weeds that invade their gardens.
So, I'll go along and just kind of have a little tension holding the handles up a little bit.
Tu's weeding implement is this hoe.
This is actually made by my uncle in Thailand, and he shipped it to us, so it's like a traditional tool.
It's a traditional hoe?
Yeah, that Hmong people use, so. Yeah, wow. This is actually unique.
It's a little different shape.
It has corners so that you could get around the plants.
It's not just farming practices that combine the old and new. Alongside things like carrots and onions, you'll find traditional Asian crops.
I don't know the American name or Latin name for it, but we pickle it.
What's the Hmong name for it?
Jopo.
Jopo. And so this will grow up to be how big here? It's pretty small now.
It could go up to about this tall.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And it's a leafy green.
Leafy, crunchy green when you pickle it.
And so you'll pickle it and eat it year round then?
Oh yeah, yeah.
In the quiet countryside, people working together to grow markets and encourage new methods. In a state with such a rich agricultural history, the truth is many Minnesotans are unaware of their neighbor Hmong American farmers.
They're very quiet people, and so I think they are largely going unnoticed. And and maybe they, are fine with that. They're amazing people, and so I think it would benefit most Minnesotans to learn more about their culture and to embrace them.